Hi guys, I'm Journey from Journey's Hobbies. I'm just sitting in my chair. I just got done finishing a little, I want to say baby hat, although I feel like it could fit a toddler maybe. I don't know, this could probably fit me. If you're wondering why I sound weird, I am sick. So I'm actually watching Ghosts. I'm on season 2, episode 6. And honestly, it's not that bad. Today is January 26th, 2025. I don't know why that took me so long to remember. I knew what today was, like I knew, like I had it in my brain, but it like just wasn't like, I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna be talking about my plans for January, even though it's like almost over. That's not the point. And what I've been doing all January. So I just got done with this, So I wanted to go over what I've been making, and then I'll show you guys what I've been making. You will see a theme with this. Baby hats. I've been making baby hats. No in particular reason. So, I mean, there is a reason I'm making baby hats. They're easy, they're quick, and they use up scrap yarn that I have. Like this used all the scrap yarn I had of this color except for this much yarn. And so I'm very happy by that, because I know I have more of this color though, but it's like very smaller though. Honestly, I would have preferred if this beanie was like this much longer, because then you can fold it. Some of these are foldable, some of these aren't, just depending on how much scrap yarn I have. Some of these also I did not use scrap yarn, but the main idea going into this month was to use up my scrap yarn to the best of my possibility. I have been sick pretty much since Thanksgiving, so that's great. Yeah. Anyway, but my yarn shelf is actually looking a little weird. So yeah, it looks a mess. So yeah. Today is Sunday, by the way, so I crocheted, I think, 3 beanies today. We're gonna get up from my chair, come over here, and I have the box right here at my feet. I'm putting like stuff for like my future kid or whatnot in here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna pick out the hats that I've made recently, and then we're gonna go back over to the table, because there are a lot, which I actually didn't realize I had this many, and I will try to put them in order. I actually made more than what's in my hand, but I will tell you what is scrap yarn and what isn't, by the way. I just sat them on the chair. I also have a bag next to me, which I think all of the yarn in there was scrap yarn. Technically, all of my yarn is scrap yarn, but not really. Okay, so I have this bag, which is for which is for an old teacher of mine. He just had a baby girl. I had a bunch of like baby girl clothes. He just had his second girl. Also wrote him a note. But here are the hats that I'm putting in there. He just had like a newborn, like I think like 3 days ago. I'm not sure when. So I made this, which they're probably gonna have to rim. That was with scrap yarn. This was with scrap yarn. This yellow was scrap yarn. So I'm giving him these 3. I do think that these are going to be too small, and I said that in my my note. But yeah, and I even said it in my note, yes, it's Christmas themed. It's all I had that was like a normal decent size, so bear with me. Okay, these hats. All right, so I don't even know which one was like first or whatever. I will tell you, all of these are not crochet. This was the first one. I know that because I was using the scrap yarn, which I've been trying to get rid of my scrap yarn for a while now, and usually I've just been like giving it away to my one teacher, but I just keep forgetting to bring it to school for her. So I'm like, I might as well use it. So I made that one, and then I think I made this one next, which if you're like Journey, that's like way bigger than the last one, and I ran out of the blue, which is why I started the white, and so it got stitched up with the white instead of the blue. And I honestly don't like making it like that, even though I do believe it goes faster, but I prefer like this, where you just make a circle and then, you know, you stitch it up at the top. I do like this method of making it, but I feel like it used up too much yarn and it was like too holey. I was kind of afraid like it wouldn't keep them warm. And then these 2 I actually made at school. This is not with scrap yarn. These are the same pattern, by the way. This is not pattern stitch. This is not the same stitch. This hat actually I think could fit me. No, it can't. It's definitely tight. I mean, it can. It's definitely tight though. So yeah, you'll notice I did a lot of like boy colors, like the blue, and then I started the pinks that I showed you. Those were after this one, and then this one I made at school, well, during school hours. This one I also made during school hours. I mean, you can rim it. I didn't, and I don't know. This one I made as well. I even made it with a pom-pom. This one I made the same time as this one. Yeah, this one, I thought it was, you know those like salsa hats from like Despicable Me, from like the Hispanic restaurants that you see like on TV? That's what it reminded me of, because like I was trying to do the pattern and like I made all these like patterns up in my head. So yeah, and then this one is like the first pom-pom I've done in forever, and I hate it. And honestly, this is definitely gonna keep a little kid warm. I know that for sure. But so, and then I made these with scrap yarn as well. They are pretty much bigger. Like this could definitely fit me. Although I wouldn't wear this. I don't like wearing white. So it is white with gold in it, yes, but still. And then this one I would wear actually, but I don't know. It's a bit smaller. Like I would prefer it bigger. So yeah, these were scrap yarn that I had left over. I was making Nina stuff, my tutor, if you don't know. And so I made her son something, and then I made her something, and I had leftover like the littlest bit of leftover yarn from that. Yeah, I don't even think I have any more of either of these, which is how much little yarn I had. And then this, I don't even know. This I still have some of. Yeah, it's up there. I have like the whole skein basically. This did come from a skein. I don't even know where that skein went. But it did come from a full skein, so it wasn't scrap yarn. Same with this. There should be more of this. I don't think I used anything else with it, but these two were definitely scrap yarn. And then I made these 3 today. This one I did rim. You don't have to. I actually got this from my birth mom. I don't know if she wants me saying her name, so I'm not going to. But I got this yarn from my birth mom, and this is the second skein. There were 2, and I used this much from the first skein, which this is from the first skein, and this is how much was left. And then it's black yarn, by the way. I love this yarn. I stopped using Dollar Tree yarn because it was really scratchy, but like this yarn is super soft and I love it. And then from the second skein, it's a smaller hat, so obviously it used less yarn. Like comparison, I know they don't seem like different sizes unless you hold them up like here, like, you know, but like once you like layer them, they don't look that different, but they are. And then obviously I just finished this one with scrap yarn. So these were not scrap yarn, but this one was. This is actually, this yarn, I can feel that it's a blend of something with cotton in it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure cotton stays warm. I don't know. So we have these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I'm keeping, which making these as well, it's great for like last minute gifts as well. So yeah. I didn't realize I had that many. I thought I had like way less or way more than that. Like, I don't know. I didn't think I would have 11. Technically, I have 13, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I have 14. I really don't think that one's gonna fit. Or this one, honestly. As you can tell, I was doing it from a circle instead of the way I should have been doing it. But, yeah. Should I also give him this one? I think I should. But I really like this one. I don't care. I'm giving it to him. He's a great guy. So I think I'll make another one with the rest of this. Yeah, this is left from the one skein. And then this is the other skein I used way less. When I'm making these, also, I do not count anything. Like, I just go until it looks like it would fit. Like, I don't use any measurements. I don't count anything. I don't know. I just do stuff. And then here's the leftover yarn, which I'm actually going to throw in the trash can when I get up. But yeah, so the next thing I want to talk about is my plan for the rest of the month. Okay, so my plan for the rest of the month is baby hats. It's what I've been working on. It's a good idea, but I'm also a little scared that I'm not going to hit my yarn label goal, and especially because I have, hold up. Because it is, I almost said July. It's not July. Because it is January, and I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yarn skeins to show for, because I've been focusing on scrap yarn, because I've been trying to get rid of my scrap yarn so that I will use up my yarn. Oh, and I got a new bag. The goal is to get a bag at the end of the year that looks like this. Honestly, I usually don't use like a certain amount of skeins in a certain month. I never tracked that, so yeah. I think what I'm gonna do right now is go through my yarn wall, that's what I call it, my yarn shelves, and see what yarn that is scrap yarn, not that is full skeins, but that is scrap yarn, that I want to make, and particularly baby hats with. So I don't even want to talk about this. I was thinking about throwing it away, but it's limited edition yarn and I'm just tired of looking at it. We have multiple skein. I don't know who we is, me and my personalities, I guess. Multiple things that are still attached to skeins. Like, this was supposed to be a scarf. But I didn't have enough yarn. And then this is supposed to be a beanie where you like, no, I guess you do it this way. You put it like this, and then, no, it'd have to go this way, right? I don't know, guys. I don't know. And then here, guys, I was literally working on like the biggest baby blanket ever with the limited edition Sesame Street yarn, which I actually do want to continue this, actually. Like, the more I think about it, like the out of sight, out of mind thing, yeah, that doesn't work. But I would definitely have to restart it if I was going to do it, because it's just not great. Let's say that. What is this? Oh, I was using 2 different grays. Why is my lighting so messed up? I don't know. I think there are 2 grays. So I went to court and I brought yarn with me to keep me occupied. So yeah, this is what I crocheted. I was just crocheting. I was crocheting without looking, like, the whole time I was crocheting, so it didn't look that great. This yarn isn't that scratchy. Obviously, I'm not gonna use any yarn for baby, toddler hats, probably any hats. Anything that's gonna irritate people's skin, especially, or scalp, because y'all, so y'all know how I have eczema. Well, if you don't know, you do now. I have eczema, and if you notice me always, and I mean always, scratching my head, it is because, no, I do not have lice. Please do not say that. It is because of my eczema. It makes my head so itchy. It makes my skin itchy. So it makes my scalp itchy. And honestly, I have not been able to find anything that helps, which kind of sucks, but honestly, it's okay. Oh, I hope you guys are proud of me. I posted 2 videos today on my YouTube, which I'm very proud of, because usually I don't post as frequently as I am now, which was the whole goal of this year, was to definitely document more, post more, which I use my channel as like a documentation as well for my hobbies. So that's the reason my channel name is Journey's Hobbies, because I'm Journey and I record me doing my hobbies. I hope I don't have to explain that to anybody else anymore. I'm just rolling this up because I might take it to school tomorrow. I definitely do want to pack yarn for school, because I noticed that I tend to stay off my phone so much more at school, even at lunch. Like, at lunch, I usually don't eat lunch because the lunch is horrible. Thank you, American schools. But I usually just either pack my own lunch, which usually I don't, and I just eat something when I get home from school, which honestly I prefer than packing a lunch because it's just easier. Oh, I'm making dinner tomorrow, and I actually filmed me prepping tonight, which, yeah, guys, I prepped. I'm a prepper now. No, I literally just cut up vegetables. I didn't do anything special. So yeah. I'm looking at my yarn options, and yes, I know the camera quality right now is horrible, but I'm looking at my yarn options. I see two in particular yarns that I really like, especially for baby hats. It's like a brown one and a pink brown one. I would like to find out where these yarns are from. Honestly, the lady who gave them to me, I actually have her phone number, and I've been waiting to like use up most of the yarn she gave me so that I could like show her. That's a lot of yarn, actually. I didn't think it would be that much, so I could actually show her like what I've made with the yarn that she gave me. This beautiful brown, I love this color, and I actually did make, you guys saw the very tiny baby hat that I made with this color actually, and I like these colors like a lot. Like, I would totally make separate blankets with this color. I like this color more because it's darker, but I do like this one because it has pink in it as well. Oh, here's most of my scrap yarn, which honestly is like different textures and stuff, and it's too little to of amount of a different type of yarn that I don't have more of. Like the cotton yarn, I'm not gonna make anything with them. So yeah, these are like the only ones. I think I could definitely make at least like 6 hats tomorrow at school, but I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. My backpack's here, actually. It's actually on the table. I don't know why. Please don't ask. I do not think there's any yarn in here. I did clean out my backpack. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I cleaned out my backpack. You know, I have a pencil case. I just don't use it. So I actually had to restock my pencils because, I don't know, I just lose them. So a little tip, if you're like always losing like your pencils and everything, like especially in school, take like 4 pencils, or I did like 10 pencils at the beginning of the year, and I like didn't offer anybody pencils unless I knew them or like nobody else was offering them a pencil. That's what I did to keep all my pencils. Plus, I wouldn't hesitate to just like leave a pencil if I like accidentally drop it on the floor, because it's like, oh, like that's the only pencil I have. Like, plus I use mechanical pencils, and honestly I prefer them so much more than a wooden pencil. And so if I lose all of my pencils, then at school I would have to use a wooden pencil probably, and that is just not ideal. It is not ideal whatsoever. I really like working with this yarn because it's really soft, so I am gonna bring it. I'm not gonna bring this little bit because I don't think I'm gonna need it. My pencil pouch should have scissors, and then my hook I'm actually gonna put in one of the pockets, which my portable charger should actually go there. And I'm not gonna bring these. Actually, yes, I am. I'm gonna bring one, which is the one I don't care about. The plastic one. So the reason I like the metal one more than the plastic one is because it is so much smaller. Obviously, they both have their pros and cons For this one, the pros are it's so much smoother and easier and smaller, so it glides through the yarn so much better. And then the cons are it smells like metal. It is so small. It is slippery as well. Like, it literally is about to slip out my hand. And also, like, it's very easy to lose because it is metal and not, like, a very bright, ugly blue. I don't think it's an ugly blue. I just think it looks out of place in my room because, like, nothing in my room is blue. I mean, I guess except my Cricut Maker, but that's mint. Yeah, my room's just not blue. I'm not a blue person. I never have been. I've been a green, pink, and purple person. And I do love my grays. My gray, I love gray. So the pros with this one, it's got a bigger hole, so it's so much easier to get like thicker, like fluffy yarn. I hate using fluffy yarn. That's why I don't do amigurumi. Anyway. But also it's very thicker, like here as well. It's not sharp, so that's a pro. I mean, you could definitely take somebody's eye out with it, like, if you're trying to. I don't know who would be trying to. But yeah. I got a secret. It's not a secret. I did my laundry, right? Because I knew I had school today. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I made this for Roxy. Wait, hold up, let me finish my speech. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I did my laundry. Here's my secret. I did my laundry, guys, right? And I have them in baskets. Like, I have my laundry in baskets. Yeah, okay, so I made this for Roxy. I was freehanding it when Ada was here, so I really wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So her, like, it goes on her head like this. And then, she's a German Shepherd, by the way, so she's a dog. And her name is Roxy, in case you guys didn't know. But her ears come out through here. I was going to connect to these, but I ran out of yarn. I was originally going to make a baby hat, but then I realized I literally didn't have enough yarn. So I made this contraption. And guys, this is not going to keep my baby warm. Even though she doesn't even wear the hats, because I don't force her to wear them. Especially if she's acting like she doesn't want to wear them. Like, when I put this one on her, she left it alone for like 20 minutes, and then she was like coming over to me and like rubbing her head on me, and like she went like this like twice, and I was like, okay, I'm taking it off. We were inside in my room, which I always have my heater at 70 or 75, so she might have just been too hot. So I don't think it was uncomfortable for her to wear either, especially because it ties around here, which usually they don't tie like that. Usually you just like pop it on and then it ties here for her, or like scrunches around her face. I do not know how to describe this design for you guys. Why is my lighting so horrible? Guys, I'm gonna tweak. I don't know, but I will definitely keep this for her. When is she gonna wear this, guys? I don't know. Don't ask me questions. I don't know, guys. I just live here. I don't know. I think that's everything. Like, I talked about my plans, and like my plans for like further months. Like, February, my plan, I think, is to just work on my whips, which I'm trying to be like with my whips, I'm trying to be like, if I'm not going to continue it, if I know I won't use it, gift it, or hoard it, like I won't want to hoard it, then just like get rid of it. I'm trying not to hoard though, guys. That's why I'm using my scrap yarn. Oh, and this bag is also scrap yarn, but I have gone through it, not recently, so I will go through it again probably. You know what, let's go through it now. Yeah, it's the scrap yarn bag. I like my Rick and Morty pants. Rick and Morty. Sorry guys. Okay, anyway. So there's a lot of yarn in here. I can already tell that some of this yarn I do want to keep and make stuff with. Alright, this keep. This not keep. Keep. Not keep. Keep. If you're wondering why I'm not keeping this, because that yarn is so freaking annoying. My yarn just fell off of my shelf. And that was scary. Okay, keep. This is actually my yarn. Keep. I'm only keeping ones that I think I can make a baby hat with. Nothing else. See, this is doubled up. And if it wasn't, I feel like I could make a baby hat. You know what? I'm gonna do it either way. This yarn's really soft. Okay, the rest that's in here is just very small scrap yarn. Like, definitely not enough for anything else I would have in mind. Like this, I don't think that's gonna be enough for anything, but I kind of like it, so I'll keep it. Okay, and now we have an empty bag, guys. So I will bring this to my third period teacher tomorrow. I don't think I have ports tomorrow. I have T-Hall, so I'll just like go upstairs because we're going through this door, so I could just go that way, go upstairs, go all the way to D-Hall, and then go back around, or I could go down D-Hall stairs and go like that. Either way, it's the same pattern basically. It's the same route, just different floors. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go down D-Hall stairs because they're so much easier to go down than the other stairs, which I think they're K or S Hall stairs. Technically, they're F Hall stairs. I don't know, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one because I know I did, and I will catch you on the next one. But give me ideas of what to do for March and April, because hopefully I will be continuing to plan out what to do with my yarn for like an entire month. And obviously, like, I'll do projects in between. Like, I did make a top, which I actually posted that video. It's one of the videos I was talking about that you guys are proud of me for. But anyways, bye guys.